Good evening, I'm Juliette Dragus. We begin tonight with new information on Cober's canine rescue. The 78 dogs were taken from the Norton Shores house, operating as a private shelter. And tonight, another owner is sharing their experience about their adopted dog. 13 on your side's Micah Cho, here with their story.
Juliette, Bex Britz told me this evening that they got a dog from Cober's Canines in May of 2020. The days following that adoption, expensive trips to the vet.
We drove out to Muskegon to the PetSmart there, where we met with Lisa and several litters of puppies that they had just had brought in from Texas on rescue transport.
Bex Britz lost their dog Stella in April of 2020. In May of that year, they met with Lisa Cober of Cober's Canines, and that's how they got Bailey, the Labrador Retriever.
She was just full of energy and so sweet, and I said, all right. I signed the paperwork, gave them my money, and we brought Bailey home. And the first day was great. My son fell in love with her instantly, and she was just so sweet and so cuddly.
However, that didn't last long.
And then the second day came, and I knew something was wrong. She was lethargic. She wasn't eating. She wasn't drinking. She didn't want to play. And as the day went on, I was getting more and more concerned, and I finally went to our vet, and that's when we realized that things were pretty critical.
Brit slapped with $1,100 worth of medical bills for their new dog. They were also told by the rescue that the dogs had health certificates before travel and were also dewormed.
She was just passing so many worms. It was one of the worst worm cases that they've seen.
Now, Bailey is fine, but Britz says they felt compelled to share their story after hearing about Cober being arrested and charged on multiple counts of neglect. On Monday, authorities say they executed a search warrant and seized 78 dogs from Cober's Canines in Norton Shores. Police said the home posed a significant health hazard to animals and called the living conditions deplorable. 50 of those canines are now recovering at Pound Buddies in Muskegon County. Their director, Lana Carson, says they received several complaints about the health of the animals at Cober's Canines. Later, Carson saying they contacted the Norton Shores Police Department.
So even before getting into the house, there were several dogs, probably about 30 dogs that had to be cleared out of that area alone. And then as everybody moved through the house, there were more dogs.
Although the situation was difficult for Britz and their family, they say they still support rescues and private rescues in general, but do your research.
If you're going through a private rescue, do your time to do due diligence. Make sure that they have 501c3 nonprofit status.
Lisa Cober is in custody on preliminary charge of animal neglect, said the Norton Shores Police Department, and she was arraigned Tuesday and given a $1,000 bond. Juliette?